Welcome to Toad TV. That's going to be our intro from now on. We're going to do a softly ringing bell. Hello everybody, I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
We are sisters and we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, where we make creative bags for creative people. We make creative bags. We make bags for creative people and dye yarn for knitters and crocheters and weavers and things like that. So welcome to our podcast. We are the Crafty Toads, and this is where we talk about all sorts of things that we make and do and live, all of that. One of these days I'm going to get this intro down. You would think it might be today, but no. Today's not looking good.
Today's not looking good on a lot of fronts.
We just finished a live Instagram. We are doing live Instagram every day during the month of December, and we unwrap our yarn advent calendar, and so we just finished that, and then we turned around and started this. So yeah. Today is Friday, December 6th. I have been told that today is St. Nicholas Day, so we have Santa Claus chocolates for later,
because on one front we are always prepared. The chocolate front?
Yes, when it comes to chocolate, we are prepared. All right, we got lots to show you, lots of things to show you, but we had a couple of questions. So
yes, first off, thank you to everybody with the kind comments about our Christmas collection and our new bags, the Anora bags, which is what last podcast was introducing. So you all had very pleasant things to say.
Thank you very much.
And then I will make that go away. Carol Waters. Is that the right one? Is that the right one?
Please hold.
She said your yarn and story is so beautiful and moving, but she also wants to know what is a good book to read on the same storyline as this, and we will hand that over to the kindergarten teacher.
Okay. When I was teaching kindergarten, I found Jan Brett. I adore her books. I mean, really love her books. We have a ton of them. They were one of the very few books that I did not give away when I stopped teaching. But this is The Animals Santa, and this is very much along the same lines as our Christmas story. It's got the same feel to it. So she has...
I was going to say, what she has that we don't have. Gorgeous illustrations.
She's amazing. Her illustrations are so beautiful. And one of the things I love about her books, if you're reading them to younger kids, is you can usually predict what's coming next in the story because she gives you clues in the sidebars, or there's always something going on along the side of the pages so that there's another story going along there, or she's predicting what's going to happen next, who's coming next, so that...
Look at the crows and their vests.
Her animals always are so much better dressed than I am, ever. So if you don't know Jan Brett, any of her books are good to read. She's got The Gingerbread Baby. She's got a beautiful version of The Night Before Christmas.
There's the mitten.
The mitten.
And the hat, right?
Yeah, she's got a whole bunch of them. She very often takes... Like she's got some that are Russian folktales that she's retold in her style and with her illustrations. So,
did she do Cinderella or something with a chicken?
I don't think it was Cinderella. I think that was one of the Russian folktales that she retold as with the chickens. But she always has animals in them, and they're just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous books. So this one is a wonderful one to read, Carol, for your question. Yeah. Okay. Next.
Question-wise, that's really it.
Okay.
So,
Do you saved another thing? Was there something that we were supposed to talk about?
No, I don't know why I saved that.
Okay. All right.
So,
all right. I do have very rough notes as far as what we should be talking about. What we do want to talk about is, we've mentioned this on the live Instagram a couple of times, but Cocktail Hour at the Coop is doing their New To You Make-Along again for 2020. They did it last year. We both tried cross-stitch, and
I kind of took.
Look what rabbit hole we fell down with that one.
I blame you, Leanne and Liz.
Yeah. So, okay, Now that Spike's done throwing his temper tantrum, let's get back to it. All right, so Liz and Leanne are the driving force behind it, but there are a bunch of other podcasters that are also co-hosting it, like Paige from Frame and Fiber, Natalie from Remembrances Pottery, Allison from Daisy Lane Designs, Liz from Just One End Podcast, Denise from Earth Tones Girl,
Bloom Handmade Studio just joined today.
right, Rachel from Treehouse Knits,
Yep.
Chevy Rell, we're part of it. I'm sure I'm forgetting people and I'm so sorry, but anyway, everybody is going to be donating a prize for the overall grand prize, and Liz and Leanne will pick somebody from anybody who uses the New To You MKAL 2020, I think,
It's
right?
a hashtag, yeah.
Hashtag New To You
Right.
MKAL 2020.
I'm going to insert, Leanne designed a new logo for it, so I'll insert the logo here. And that has the information also where to go, because I know Liz and Leanne are going to talk about it on their podcast this weekend. So
Okay, we are going to have, we will also have a thread open on our Ravelry group, and we will draw for a prize at the end of it there. I think it goes till what, March? February or March?
Valentine's Day. It goes January 1st, 2020 to Valentine's Day. And also we are using our Facebook group, the Crafting with the Toads Facebook group, as a place for everybody to come and talk there. So Liz asked us if we'd do that, and we said fine.
So just a very basic thing, it's for you to try something new that you haven't done yet. It could be a new stitch that you want to try, it could be brioche knitting, it could be quilting, it could be whatever you want.
You don't have to finish whatever you try ever, or even by the end of the make along to be eligible for prizes.
You don't even have to like it.
No.
Because some people tried something new last year and didn't like it at all and figured out, I don't like doing
Right.
this. And that's fine. It's all about trying something new. So for me, I am going to be, actually for both of us, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing wool felt appliques, since we, managed to buy just about every wool felt applique pattern
Rhinebeck had to offer.
at Rhinebeck. Also, we are going to try punch needle. We're going to get the right materials to do it, and we're going to give it more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then decide whether we actually like it or not. However, I don't see us having time to do any of these things before the end of the year, so it makes it perfect for
For the New to You.
starting
Yeah.
January 1st. This will be part of our New to You make along.
And if we're really on the ball, we might actually try creating our own cross stitch pattern, but because
Yeah.
we have an idea on that.
We
So.
do. So that's something else. But we shall see.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'd love to have you guys join us and come be part of it. Check out the thread on our Ravelry. Check out it's Arrow Acres Farm. I think on Ravelry that's the Cocktail Hour at the Coop. Might be Cocktail Hour at the We'll put it in where you can find it on their Ravelry, but check out their podcast.
Yeah.
That is Cocktail Hour at the Coop.
Yep.
And they will explain everything. All right. Drew
Drew is
has
bored with that topic.
done with that. Okay. All right. Shall we do what we're working on?
Yes.
Okay.
Cat hair.
I don't know where that came from. Shall we start with I have a finish? You can't
show that.
I have a finish.
I have to go get something.
Why can't you show that?
I don't have the main picture to show. I have to show
Oh.
the picture of what it's going to actually look.
Okay.
You
All
do
right.
your finish, and I'll be right back.
Village piece for our Christmas stitch along, Christmas Village stitch along. I finally finished it. So the bookstore is done. It's not finally finished yet. I have to decide exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm thinking of doing something like this. I got this at the Stitch by Stitch retreat at the beginning of November. This was the small thing that I got. You do the small exchange. I am thinking of taking a piece of wood like this and wrapping it around like that, and then having several of them that I can then line up along the mantle or along the top of a table and have a little village. So I'm pretty sure this is how I'm going to do the finish. I've seen people do it with lots of other stuff, like in a pillow or with the fabric behind it and that kind of thing. But I really love the idea of having a little village that I can set out. So, and I think this is going to be the easiest way to do it.
We have to try to see whether the canvases will work too.
Right.
So
Helen
had
hadn't
to cut wood or anything.
Helen had the idea of finding, Michael's usually has those little canvases that are about that big, that if it fits properly and you can just pull it around tightly and staple it into the back, it's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
So I may do that. We're going to take it with us to Michael's one day and try it and see how it works. But yeah, so that's done. So now my big question is, what do I do next? I have the toy store. I have the pet store. And then I have the clockmaker. So I have to decide which one comes next. I have a feeling the heavy side that just came through.
Say, I'm pretty sure the heavy side is telling you. Instagram voted already, Mary Beth.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be the pet store. And on one side I will have 2 black cats, and on the other side I will have 2 black dogs. But yes, so that's next. That's what's up next. That's my finish.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So then on December 1st, we both decided we were going to start something new.
Because why not have something new?
And I did not start something new. I took one of my Stitch Mania starts where I had gotten maybe 10 stitches in on it, and decided that I was going to work on that. And it is the Madame Lafille La Nuit de Noël. So I literally had maybe 10 stitches on the corner done. And I now have 20 stitches in the corner done. As far as I've gotten with the border.
It's very, very pretty. Oh, you've got a snowflake in there too.
Yeah, I did the snowflake because I was getting bored with the border. The border is gorgeous. However, I mean, it's not hard, but what it is within this border, there are literally 4 shades of green, 3 shades of gray, and 2 shades of white. So you're going along and you do 2 stitches of this color, and then you have to do 2 stitches of this color, and then you do 2 stitches of this color. So it just takes a little bit longer. So this is the top of the first page of the pattern. So now I'm going to start coming down this way. But I may start to do some of the stuff in the middle just so I have something other than border to do.
So that's cool. I mean, it's very pretty.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's not something that's going to get done quickly. But I'm doing it on 18 count Ada, I'm sure. Yes, 18 count Ada, picture this plus, in the sterling color.
You're not doing it on linen. I'm surprised. Oh, you had
I
you
didn't
did it
have
before,
linen when
right?
I
You really
started
got
it.
onto
Yeah.
the linen, right?
And I had size 24 needles available that didn't have thread in them, so I grabbed them. 24 needles do not work with 18 count Ada. It just makes things more cumbersome. So I searched out a 28 size needle, and that is making things go a little bit better. So.
Do you need more 28s? I may
do.
have some in my
Yeah.
book. Let
Yeah,
me check my book.
I prefer the 28 or the 26 at the smallest.
Right.
But
Yeah, let me check my book because I may have some more 28s that
Okay.
you can take. My December 1st start is Winter Row by Bent Creek. I've seen people do the long thin ones and I love that. So I thought, oh, I'm going to try it. I started from the end. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm like, wait, I'm doing it backwards. Started from the end. And that's how far I've gotten. I love this. I really, really love this.
So cool. That snowman is so cute.
I know. I just, it's It's
And
so
he
much
still
fun.
gets a hat.
No, the hat is a button. His hat and his
okay.
mittens are buttons, so that you may see ears popping up. That's Tabitha. She's here because we're podcasting. So I have switched out the colors. I actually am not doing any of the colors that they called for. They have the letters in black, and I thought, oh, we actually both came up with it at the same time. We're like, oh, it would be really pretty in red. So I'm doing it in Ladybug Red, which goes from pink to red. It's one of the variegated ones. I think it's Classic Colorworks, and it's just so pretty. I love the way the letters are turning out.
It is. It's beautiful. And the red is perfect.
Yeah. I also am actually enjoying doing the snow on this color because when I was doing my bookstore, I mean, I don't know if you can even tell that there's a snowflake here and a snowflake here. I mean, they're so
you
close
can see them on the
to
camera.
the color of the canvas that you really can't see it if it doesn't catch the light properly.
Right.
So when I'm doing it on this darker, this is a 16
Well, it just
count
really
Ada.
pops.
It just really pops out so that I'm like, okay, I can do snow with this. I'm good with this. So that's where I am. I'm really loving it. I really enjoy doing letters. They're so much fun to stitch. And they get done so quickly.
Yeah.
Because this is only 2 days worth of work for me. And for me to have finished that much, that's really unusual.
Yeah, because we have not been stitching a lot.
Yeah,
the last couple days.
stitching has been put aside for a little bit. However, I still have quite a bit to show. All right.
I have my Polar Bear and Tree by Madame Chantilly.
Oh my God. He just gets better every
Yeah.
time I see him.
So it's
Okay, this way. There you go. Perfect.
And I finished his scarf.
What's my...
The white is different. I changed threads and the white is different for his.
Okay, pay no attention to this over here because that's not part of it. That's a leftover from something else we were doing.
So I finished his scarf and I'm starting his body coming down. And the white, the new strand of white has more gray in it. Which we're just going to work with, but
Well, do you know what? It looks kind of like it's the shadow being
Yeah.
thrown by the scarf.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
so I love him so much.
He's very, very cool. Going along with the theme, I am doing Oh Christmas Tree. And yeah, it's called Oh Christmas Tree. Also by Madame Chantilly. And I have... It's not a very big piece of fabric, but I have finished the tree and started his scarf. That's his scarf right there. So I finished the tree and then I'm going to start adding the back end of the pickup coming down from here.
That'll be cool once you get going with the red at the pickup.
Yeah. So that's where I am right now with this. The tree was fun. Oh, you know what? I need to finish. I'm not quite done the tree because I've just noticed I need to do the branch that goes up within those pine needles. I need to add that. This was fun to stitch. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed stitching the tree. I thought that was really, really fun to do. And then I can't wait to get to the truck. I think the truck's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So that's right.
It'll be nice to have a stretch of, 50 red X's straight across.
The thing that I did here, I'm going to show my next one just quickly because it kind of goes with what I'm about to say. I'm doing the decorated deer from Cross Stitch Magazine, the ornament edition, Christmas ornament edition. But there he is. And see how I outlined his head? I went all the way around the outline of his head. So now I know that I just have to fill in with the brown.
Yeah.
That's all that I have to do for that part of it. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the truck. I'm going to outline the truck.
Oh, okay.
And then all I have to do is fill in.
Yeah.
So that it's going to make it nice and easy. But that's where I am with him. I finished his scarf and I've done his head and I'm almost done it. And then I just have to add a little bit of this straw color is going to come up along his snout. And then his antlers. They have his antlers in white. I am going to do his antlers in the straw color because I think I like the straw color better. It depends on whether there is an outline of straw on the top of his head. I can't remember. I have to see. But I think what I'm going to do is do them in a different color other than white because I don't want it to be a white. I want it to be more of a very, very light tan.
More realistic, yeah.
Yeah, like a little brownie in it. But that's where he is so far. And then he has presents and ornaments hanging down from his antlers that I will be doing in leftover bits of floss from other projects.
So I started the second of my Farmhouse Christmas for our Christmas Village stitch along.
Oh, somebody has very bad gas. Whoa!
So this is the Pinewood Farm one that I am doing now. And that is far I've gotten. These are fun to stitch, they really are. They're small, you do little batches at a time. I enjoy them.
Yeah, no, I really do like doing them.
So
I had to get over
and it's
I had to do the back stitching to do the letters of the store, the bookstore.
Okay.
So I had to get over that. And then it was stitching the white snow on that fabric.
Yeah.
But I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it because I want the others to be in the same fabric.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I want them to all be the same, but I've got to
Yeah.
figure out what to do with the snow. Anyway, I'm sorry, you were saying.
No, it's just it's fun, but I mean my white shows because I'm using and so that's my first one, and then this is my second one, and I'm going to cut them up. I'm not going to do them all on the same fabric. I just have to decide how I'm finishing it, and then I will cut it off and start working on it.
Yeah.
So,
That's something we kind of want to try and do this weekend is get some things finished because we have the Christmas words one done too,
Yeah.
the December words that we've got to finish up and put out.
and I have an ornament.
Yeah, we have a couple ornaments to
yeah.
do. And we had an idea of hanging them as part of the garland on the mantle. So, got to get on this. All right. My last cross stitch.
I was gonna say this is all you because I am now done with all the crafting. This is the Mary Beth show from now on.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm like, this is all on me. What, the decorating? Because you're not doing that?
Yeah, that too.
I'm over Christmas. We're done. Moving on to spring. Okay.
That's it.
This is Flying Lessons by Teresa Kogut. And I have gotten a little bit more done on the border. I have come down the one side and am now going along the bottom.
It's such a pretty border.
It is a gorgeous border. It is a double border because not only do you have this,
Yeah.
then you have this as well. So it's
It's gonna be one of those where
intricate.
you love it when it's done.
Yeah, and actually, while I'm doing it, it's not bad. Did I drop something?
Something went down, which means it's probably a needle.
Needle minder, yeah. I'll get
okay.
it when we're done.
Oh, it's the threader. I see it.
Yeah, not needle minder, threader. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it while I'm doing it.
It's just not something that's going to get done quickly. So then you kind
Right.
of think, oh, God, I have to slog through this.
Also, my other one that I'm doing has a polar bear, and this I'm doing the border. I'm going to go with the polar bear. You know,
Yeah.
chances are pretty good. All right, then very quickly, I have a little bit of knitting that I've been working on that I am just loving, absolutely loving.
I have been knitting also, but I can't show it yet.
You're not allowed to show it until the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the end of this podcast.
Oh, no, sorry. The
Yeah.
end of the month. All right. Last year, we got an advent calendar from Devin from the Cardinal Fiber Company, and this is what I am doing with it. I had
Gorgeous.
started to do a shawl and decided that I didn't want a shawl. I'm done with making shawls for right now. I want something that I could really use. So I thought I'm going to cast on a blanket. I cast on 250 stitches. I am using a size 5 Chow I did probably 4 or 5 rows of seed stitch and then got bored with that and went into garter stitch. I'm just knitting till I reach the end of the mini. They're 10 gram minis, so that's how big the stripe is going to be.
Do you switch in the middle of the row or do you go to an end of a row?
No, I switch wherever
Okay.
I end.
Wherever you end.
Whenever I end, that's when I do it. I take it to the end of the mini and then I weave in the ends and start the new one. So it is perfect for a lap blanket. It may stretch to be the top of a twin bed type of thing. I'm not sure because I haven't gotten to the point where I can really stretch out the bottom yet without pulling it off the needles. But that's how it's looking. I love this so much. It's nice and easy to do because it's just garter stitch. So when I'm really tired, I try and cross stitch to begin with. And then when my eyes get to a point where I can't do it anymore, or if I'm watching something that I want to actually watch what's going on the TV, I pull this out and it's just such a joy to work on. It really is. The colors are stunning. They really are. I love her colors. So that's where I am on that. So I am continuing on. I took a picture at the beginning when I knew what order I wanted them to be in. And so I just look at my picture and find the next one and move on.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So that is it as far as crafty stuff. Shall we talk about yarn?
Yeah.
Okay. When we were at CC's Wool in Guilderland, New York for the trunk show, as we were leaving, she was laughing with us and she said, you know, it's just so funny because you keep pronouncing it as Guilderland and it's Guilderland. And we're like, oh, okay. However, Gilder is part of the Princess Bride. So we have dyed a new yarn for the Princess Bride collection. And this is Gilder Land. So it is the land of Gilder. But it's also a play on Gilderland. So that is our newest collection, our newest addition to the Princess Bride.
It is a light sage green, which is not, I'm going to turn off the light. See if that'll help.
So it's a sagey green. Well, that's pretty good behind my hand. Okay.
Is that better?
No, because now it's all yellowy. Okay. Now it just looks like we're in, you know, with the lights flashing on. All right, so anyway, that is what it is. It's absolutely beautiful.
You know what we'll do is we'll insert the picture we took for the...
Okay. I have added it to the mini skein set as well. So the mini skein set is now a set of 6 rather than a set of 5. Sorry for the crinkling. All right, so now the mini skein set looks like that. So we have Mowage, Have Fun Storming the Castle, As You Wish, I'm Not Really Left-Handed, Rodents of Unusual Size, and now Gilderland.
And in fingering weight, we have also...
We have all of them.
Updated all of them. We now have them all back in stock. So
They're all in stock in fingering, and we have ROUS and DK, and maybe 1 or 2 others. But anyway, that is what we have. So that's our newest yarn that we've added to the collection. Excuse me.
Also, Moonstone is back in stock in all bases.
Yeah, Helen did a great big batch of Moonstone. And she also has been redying all the Christmas colors because
Yes, thank you
you
very
guys have been buying those up. So thank you so much for that. That's really fun. All right. Okay. And then we got in touch with CC because our Anura bags did really, really well. Again, thank you guys so much for that. So we had her send us some new fabric.
We get the 100% wool fabric from CC's.
Right, so this is, we don't know.
This one we have to name.
This one we have to name. And then this one we have to name because that one didn't come with a name either.
So these are all
Nope.
going
Wait.
to be Anora bags.
Is that Outlander?
No, the lighter one is Outlander.
Okay. All right. So these are all going to be Anora bags. We have enough, I think, to make 2 bags per color. This is Yellowstone. We got replacement of Cowboy Plaid. And then this is Outlander.
Some of them come named the fabric, so and some don't. So the ones that don't, we still have to come up with a name for them. But
So
hopefully next week we'll be making these up.
right, that's in my plans for next week to make those into bags. And what we will do is show them to you next week on the podcast.
Yeah.
And hopefully they will be all ready to go and you can see what they're going to look like, but they're gorgeous.
And if you want to claim one,
fabric is
just send
gorgeous.
us a message and we will invoice you.
Yeah, so that is that. Okay, I think that is it as far as the shop is concerned.
Okay.
We have been very busy sending out all the yarn and bags that you guys have already bought. So that's been fun.
Just a quick update. There's a couple bags that still have to go out because we were waiting for the handles to arrive.
That just came today.
All our shipments got, excuse me, delayed by the snow. That did not affect us, but affected the rest of the state of New Jersey. And then there were just a couple of the Christmas yarns that are waiting on the mini skein sets. So those will be going out
Hopefully tomorrow.
tomorrow and Monday.
Yeah. The mini skein sets are drying downstairs and we just need to twist them and put them into their bags. But then other than that, they're ready to go.
Yep.
So Helen's going to be making a couple of the Christmas bags that are going out and I am making Anora bags. But first thing, we had a whole bunch of people who bought the bags but wanted the longer handles.
So we just have to wait for
More
the
people buy longer handles than we actually had longer handles in stock. So the handles have come in. I just need to switch out the handles and they will go out.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, so now on to what we've been doing. Because we've...
As the money goes in, the money goes out.
Right. Well, it wasn't too bad, but it was... We have... we were saying on the live Instagram this morning, we got our gas bill and there will be no more spending for a long time. Last weekend was a fun weekend and now it's done. We went to Viking Village, is at the end of Long Beach Island in Barnegat Light. That is where the commercial fishermen come in and dock their ships. And during the summer, they have seafood available, fresh off the boats. It's great if you like seafood.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, neither of us do, so it's a waste for us.
We live on this island and neither one of us eats seafood. So.
Right. But a couple of times a year they have craft shows down there, and this past weekend for Small Business Saturday they had Santa's Village, where they had a bunch of different craftspeople come in and have things there to sell.
It was not an overly chilly day, but it was a chilly day to be outside in a tent.
Yeah.
So
One of them is called pottery therapy, and they had the prettiest...
her colors are so beautiful.
They really are. So
Her red is just so pretty.
we each got a pin for our coats.
I got a snowman.
And I got a whale. Look at that blue. Love this. So that's going to go on our denim jackets. I have very, very fine baby hair, and barrettes just don't stay in. So I got bobby pins that I'm hoping are going to work.
And we figured if they didn't, they'd make cute bookmarks.
They make beautiful bookmarks. And then we got 2 ornaments for the tree. Helen picked out that one.
Look at the red on that. It's just so pretty.
And I picked out a snowman. I love this type of ornament. I really do.
Yeah.
So there's those. And then we got for our sewing machines, we used the little clips, the little lobstery clips. So I got one with an inker and Helen got one with an...
It's like a mandala in there.
And these are going to be for us to just drop the clips in as we use them so that they're not flying all over, and hopefully some demon cat doesn't walk off with them.
I just, her red is just, I don't know what it is.
It's
really
beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we got this one to go on the sink.
You know, awesome red birds.
Right, but it's going to go on the windowsill above the sink, and if you're washing dishes, you can put your rings in there. So we got those. And then there was another lady, and she doesn't have anything on her sign. And I'm going to try and find it, and if I can, we'll link it down below. But she takes wooden signs and makes them in the shape of the beach badges. So this is what the beach badges look like down here. And a lot of them say Beach Haven 2020 or Beach Haven 2019 or Love Ladies 2019.
And they put out a different design every year. So she has replicas of all the designs from all the years.
Yeah.
So that if you wanted to get like a special one from, 1985 or whatever, she has it with the design that the beach bed did, but then she did these special ones for Christmas.
Another, we got these and we got this for our Christmas mantle because I think that's so pretty. I love that. But another thing she does is she does like Amanda and Mike May 19th. I think it's May 19th, 2011. Anyway, she'll do your wedding date so that if you had a beach wedding, you can have it on a sign like this to commemorate your wedding type of thing. So really, really pretty. So hopefully I can find who she was because she has nothing on her sign to say who she is. Anyway, I love that. I think that's really pretty.
Rock your work, people.
Yeah. Okay. And then the last place we went was, there's a glass blowing place that's part of Barnegat, like all the time. And she had shooting stars. It's swellcolors.com. That's who she is.
And it's infused with sand from a place you love. So the glass is infused with sand from the beach.
Oh, good idea.
That's that one. So and they come with a hanger so they can go on the tree.
There's that one. These I think we're going to hang in the window so that they'll be like sun catchers. Because I love that idea. And then she has...
Because these we can leave up all year round.
This one, which is just stunning.
And the sun coming through this one's going to be gorgeous.
So pretty. Yeah, because look at that with the light, just the light coming through.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous. I love that. And then... I have to be careful with this. This is a jellyfish mobile. And oh,
Wind chime mobile.
God, it's so pretty. So we're gonna hang this out on the sun porch. We have a glassed-in sun porch that we're gonna hang it on to, the light just pours in during the summer.
We thought we'd put it outside on the back porch, but the wind down here, we're just asking for it to be destroyed, I think.
I'm gonna hold it in front of Helen so that you can see it against the blue because it's just blending right into my red. Nope, blending into you too.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, it's really, really pretty. So we were so excited when we found that. Landing on poor Spike. All right, wrap you back up again. We're trying to be very careful not to break it before we get it up. Okay, put that over here. Okay. All right, so then the other thing we did was Fat Quarter Shop had a sale for Black Friday. And we lost our minds.
We were very tired from Thanksgiving.
And you guys have done such a nice job buying all the yarn in the bags that we decided that we'd treat ourselves a little bit. All right. The reason we started this was because I had seen Priscilla and Chelsea make a Christmas quilt on the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. And they used this fabric. And I just loved this fabric. It's Swell Christmas from Moda. So I got it. Those are the colors. I got a jelly roll of it. That camera ran out. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to make a quilt, a jelly roll quilt out of this. I think I found the one that I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do what was it, the Jelly Roll Jam from Fat Quarter Shop? Where it's the L coming down and then the white block.
No, that's not the jam. The jam's the one I did.
Okay,
We'll insert,
a picture.
because
so you can see.
I've forgotten the name of mine too.
But that's what I'm going to do with mine. So that's mine.
I got the Bramble Christmas, but you really can't, you can get an idea of the colors. Oh, you get Franco down there. So they're woodland animals. On the white, and then it's,
That way he's right side up.
okay. And then, but reds and grays and whites. So,
And we have a green fabric
yeah.
that we think is going to go really, really well as like a border for it around the outside.
Yeah, because we were looking at the quilts, and we realized that you probably need more than one jelly roll to make as big a quilt as we want.
Right.
But so
We will put a
just
border
we're
around
gonna
it.
Put borders
and
around it.
It
So
will be fine.
and I picked my quilt too, and I've forgotten the name of it, and it's on my phone, which we're filming on.
So there you go.
So we will insert the quilts that we're gonna do here,
Okay.
and then got that.
This is what is it called?
Lori Holt. Yeah.
It's Lori Holt. Do you have your glasses? It's Lori Holt for Riley Blake.
Bake sale too.
It's Bake Sale. Look at those colors. It is so pretty. All these pinks and blues and yellows and greens and reds. Oh, I'm so excited to make this. This is going to be such a gorgeous quilt. And then we also got this fabric that I think is going to go beautifully with it. And this is Lori Holt. It's her sewing pattern fabric in pink.
There you go. You can
Okay.
see. Yeah.
This is going to be bags, and we're going to use leftovers for the quilts. And then this also is going to be bags because I love this.
This is a farm girl.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of fabric,
Yeah.
a bunch of yards in these so that we can make them into project bags, and we will let you know as soon as those are done.
And then we got a Fat Eighth bundle of Aurora by Moda, which, again, you can see the colorways of it, and there are polar bears and woodland animals on that, so that's fun. And then we got a layer cake
I think this is Wonder.
of Wonder by Moda. Again, kind of see
You
the
can't
colors.
really see the colors.
It's pastel pinks and grays and greens. Really.
But here, hold it up so you can see that's the green.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of fabric that it's going to be.
I'll try
So-
and download the picture that has all the different fabrics on it and insert them on all of the different
This
ones.
one, one of the things I loved with it is that you can see the crosshatch of the threads so that it looks almost like a really, really fine burlap.
Or faded.
A faded.
It's almost
yeah.
like it's been washed a million times.
It's just, oh, I
So-
love it so much. And then because we got a bunch of Lori Holt stuff, we got a gift of Christmas tags.
This was our freebie.
So that they're gift tags that we can put with our presents, which is very cool. And then we got a gift bag with some stuff like a measuring tape and things like that. And scissors. I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring that in.
okay.
But I have a question.
What's this?
We got that.
Like, oh look, a pencil case. But it can't be a pencil case coming from a quilt shop.
Right. And we thought maybe an eyeglass case, but it's too big for an eyeglass
Yeah.
case. So we're wondering, does anybody know what this is?
I'm sure it has a very specific purpose that we're gonna go, duh.
We're
when we
wondering if
find
it's
out.
like a notions pouch, or are you
But-
supposed to fit scissors in here? I'm not sure. So we were wondering if you guys know what this is for. The top comes off like that. It's pink plastic. I know the pink has nothing to do with it. It's plastic, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Have no idea what to do with this. So anyway, if anybody knows what to do, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. All right.
I'll put it back in.
Sure. I have to tell you, Fat Quarter Shop knows how. A, they ship in no time, and B, they know how to pack a box.
Yeah.
Because this little box had so much stuff in it,
And there was not an inch of wasted space.
no, nothing.
Also, with it, I am sure that they got hit hard for their Black Friday sale because it was 30% off, right?
20%.
They still got it out to us within 3 or 4 days of
Oh
us
my God, it was
ordering.
amazing. It really was.
So
Yeah, no, they were very.
kudos to them.
So if you are a quilter or a cross stitcher or anything like that, and you haven't visited the Fat Quarter Shop yet, if you want to keep money in your wallet, stay away from them. But if you want to go and find stuff, they have tons of stuff. And it's really
They do. They ship fast. Their shipping is very reasonable. It's $4.95, I believe, and then once you hit a certain amount, it's free. And their pricing is the same as you're going to find on Fabric.com or any place. I mean, you're not getting a deal, but you're not paying extra either.
Right.
So
Really cool people. We like them very much. All right, so that is that. I have down that. What was it? Saturday. Making It. That was the only thing I have left to talk
Okay.
about. Have you guys started watching Making It? It came back. We're so excited.
it's only on for 6 days.
We watched it last year
Right.
and had so much fun with it. It's Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman, and it's kind of along the lines of the Great British Bake Off, only it's
With makers.
crafting.
Yeah.
You're making things. They're woodworkers. This year there's a lady who's a balloon artist, sewers. They just have all different crafts, and it's so cool.
And it's nice. People are nice to each other. Nick Offerman, I mean, we're both huge fans of Parks and Rec, so having Nick Offerman and Amy Poehler back together is just,
Yes.
I mean, I'll just watch it because of that.
Right.
They have so much fun with their puns. I mean,
That are really bad. But
it's kind of
still
hokey, but it's just so much fun. And the contestants are all nice to each other. Inevitably, every challenge, there's somebody who's way behind, and everybody is jumping in to help.
Yeah. It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
And you you try and win badges.
Yes.
There's a badge that you win at the end of every week, and whoever gets the badge is
And there are two,
Winner.
because you have the fast challenge and then the big challenge.
Right.
So you could win. There are 2 badges to win each week, each
Right.
episode. 'Cause it's not
And
each week.
then at the end there is a $100,000 prize, but they don't pay any attention to that because, as Amy Poehler said, she already spent it. So
It's all about the making.
it's just so much fun. We
It
love
is.
it. We really love it. So it was on Monday through Thursday of this past week, and then it is on, I think, Monday and Tuesday of next week, and
yeah.
that's it. But we will enjoy it while we can, and
And I know the first season is out there to watch because Ray is watching it.
right.
So I don't know whether it's on Netflix or whatever. But you can, if you missed the first season, you can go back and watch the first season.
Really, really fun.
Yeah.
All right. That is our podcast, I think. Do you have anything to add?
I don't think so.
All right. We are starving because it's lunchtime. So we are off to have lunch and then
Make some bags.
make some bags, not allow ourselves to talk ourselves out of doing the work, and maybe cross-stitching for a
2
while.
o'clock in the afternoon. By the time we're done eating, I mean, really the day's over.
Right. We're going to try and be strong. All right. Have a wonderful week, everybody.
Yes. Go forth and create, everybody.
We will see you next week. Bye.